Kiora, Assalamu alaikum. When people speak about Nakba, they often talk about the statistics. They talk about the murdering. They talk about the atrocities. They talk about 750,000 people who displaced from their homes. They talk about 500 Palestinian villages and towns destroyed by the IOF. And they talk about 78% of the Palestinian land stolen at that time. I don't want to talk about this today. I want to talk about something else, while all of these are true and happened already. As Palestinian, the Nakba is not a single day to remember. The Nakba has continued since 1948. I live the Nakba every day. I was born outside Palestine, denied my right to live in my homeland, denied my basic human rights, even a Palestinian ID. I'm one of the 8.1 million Palestinians currently forced to live outside Palestine. Looking at Gaza, Gaza is still suffering. The IOF kill Palestinians every day. They still block the food and the aid, control the borders and the sea, and continue breaking what's so-called ceasefire agreement. Shame. However, I want to zoom out beyond Palestine. Since October 7, the whole world has been living through a Nakba, literally a catastrophe. Or at least it has become undeniable for many people, and I will tell you why. First, the media. Who expected the mainstream media to lie day after day, trying to hide a genocide we see 24 hours live stream in our phones? They try to blame the victims. They try to blame Palestinians. Shame. Let alone the killing of hundreds of journalists in Gaza, and they are still silent. If that is not media Nakba, then what is it? Second, international law. International law has been manipulated for many years for the favor of the Zionists. But in the last couple of years, it has become clear to everyone how many world leaders use it only and only when it suits their interest. Even ruling from the highest court on earth against the war criminal Netanyahu were ignored by many country leaders. If that is not Nakba for international law, then what is it? Third, politicians, our favorites. The double standard from politicians, including our current New Zealand government, are unbelievable. When it comes to Palestine, suddenly everything becomes difficult, complicated, or they cannot respond because they are not briefed. Can you imagine how many campaigns we have done in the past few years, in the past 2 years? Letters, protests we have organized. Even a humanitarian visa was not provided by Luxon's disgraced government.
Shame!
Shame!
Shame on Luxon!
Shame on Luxon. We have seen how many governments around the world follows scripts written by the elite or Epstein class and cannot take a single step outside them. That's, my friend, a political Nakba. I could go farther and farther. I can talk about so-called independent foreign policy, racism, and much more. It's all sad, it's all dark, stressful. It can feel hopeless, like there is no future. But we Palestinians have learned in the hardest possible way that we must always find hope and fight for it. On Nakba Day, I personally see hope in, first, our resistance and freedom fighter, Let's not forget that over the past 2 years, we have not seen a single freedom fighter from Gaza wave a white flag. They could not eliminate the resistance, and they will not. They could not expel the people of Gaza. Second, Nakba Day is a time to remember our stolen land and our right to return. Our right to return to our cities, to our homes and our olive trees. A return that grows closer day after day. And third, I see hope in you all and many people like you around the world who stood for Palestine and stood for the people and for human rights. Give yourself a big round of applause. And lastly, as we say in Palestine, الأرض التي رويت بدماء الشهداء لا تعرف النسيان، فكل شجرة تنبت فيها تجدد ذكرى من رواها بدمائهم، وكل ذرة من ترابها حامت فوقها أرواحهم الطاهرة. The land watered by the blood of our martyrs never forgets. Every rising tree honors their memory. Every grain of dust carries their pure spirit. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free today and every day. Thank you very much. Wow, beautiful.